Alright, once again, another early cover card being revealed. Finally, the re-release of Chronoscommand, and I'm definitely excited, so let's begin. So first off, let's start with Glimmer Breath Dragon, which is grade 2 with 10k power, and the skill is auto when placed on rearguard. If you have a Chrono Jet Dragon crest, you can counterblast 1 to draw a card and plus 5k power. The nice thing about this is that you can call this on your grade 2 turn and just straight up draw a card with 1 counterblast. The only bad part is that Chrono Jet as a deck doesn't really have any countercharging right now, other than through the cats. So already I'm not entirely too sure about how I feel about this. But the second skill does make me kind of feel like running it because of Generation Break 3 auto. When it attacks, it gets plus 10k power. Yes, on Generation Break 3 it's just a 20k beater at least, although by then it'll probably have 2 face-up cards in the G zone, so that'll be 30k attack on its own. It's overall not too bad, but I am a bit sad that it doesn't rewind one of your opponent's rear guards like the original, because I really wish that there was more removal options. Although Chronoscommand, spoiler, it will solve that, but I really wish that there's a grade 2 option for that. But I do like the early game draw and the mid game beatdown, so I say run at least 2 of these because it does have its uses, but do be careful with the counterblast. So I say do run this and maybe run the Gear Beast as well for energy. And now we go to Interdimensional Dragon Chronoscommand Dragon, which has the genetic stride stats and costs, so that's a good thing. And the skill is Generation Break 3 counterblast 1. All your opponent's rear guards go back to the bottom of the deck. Yes, 1 counterblast to mass rewind your opponent's board, that's already pretty strong. But then you choose one of your rear guards, and then until the end turn it gets this skill. Auto rear guard. At the end of battle that this unit attacked, put it to the bottom of the deck and then search your deck for 1 unit card with 1 grade higher than that unit and call it to rear guard, and it gets plus 5k power for each copy of Chronoscommand Dragon in your G zone face up. And of course shuffle your deck. And just to clarify, it can have some weird interaction with upstream, but I believe the ruling wise is that both skills is going to activate at the same time. So upstream is going to call the grade 1, while Chronoscommand is going to call the grade 3 since it's a grade 2. Basically very similar to Fate Rider, where you basically get a 4th attack. Only main downside is that Chronoscommand doesn't flip anything, so you need to rely on Fate Rider to do the first stride flip. But this does get stronger over time. Now we do confirm that upstream doesn't interact with Chronoscommand, then it means that you have to choose one or the other, which can be a weird interaction. But if it does work together, it means that it's a good combo piece with upstream. But overall it's basically a stronger Fate Rider, but at the same time not, since it relies on you G-flipping a copy of itself. And the fact that you cannot flip a copy of itself with its own card, so that does kind of suck. But overall it's not too bad, it's just another good option for the deck. And then we got reprints for the Stride deck sets. We got the extra triple rares along with the frame rares for the boss units, while the rest of them are going to get common treatment. And speaking of reprints, we also got the grade 4 generic skin reprinted as well. And I'm happy for that as well. It's good timing as well. And finally, here's the secret rare, and we get the Blood next Stokovan stream, and I'm excited for that. So that's it for these reveals of Chronoscommand. What do you guys think of it? Overall, just cool new addition for Chrono Jet. And in a way, premium as well, since you basically just have 1 counterblast just to rewind your opponent's whole entire board, which is actually quite powerful depending on some scenarios. But it still just kind of does the same thing as certain other cards like Fate Rider, just gives you a 4th attack. But other than that, it doesn't really do much. But other than that, this is for this, and see you next time.